Hello guys, this is DK Uncovered. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So in today's video, what I want to talk about is the benefits of being positive. The benefits of being positive. Now, it is not easy to focus on positive things or to have positive thoughts when you're going through a lot of hard times. Maybe it might be financial difficulties, your health, right? You might be attracting certain type of people into your lives. Your family members are constantly doubting you. You have a goal, right? Or you have a dream that you want to accomplish, but the people around you don't think you can accomplish it. It is not easy to just focus on the fact that you can accomplish your goal, right? It is not easy to just focus on the good things, to see yourself accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish, especially as well when you're not getting the results yet, right? But one thing that we need to realize that just because you're not getting the results doesn't mean that you're not progressing. Just because people are bringing you down doesn't mean that you're not improving as a human being. You might be looking at your financial difficulties at this moment. That doesn't mean that your life is not perfect. Because someone might have money, but you might have good health, but you might not have money, right? Someone might have the money, but they might not have good health. And they would wish to be in your shoes. It happens at times like that, right? So that's why it's important to train ourselves. We need to train our mind, or to have the self-discipline to focus on the good things, or to focus on the things that we want to accomplish instead of thinking about the things that we don't have. Because everything has the cause and effect. The cause is what we think about, our most dominant thoughts, what we focus on. And the effect is our life circumstances right now. So imagine if you're going through a hard time right now and you focus on the hard times, then imagine you're going to attract more of that. And then once you attract more of that, you're going to be focused on that and you attract something more, right? So then you make your life even more harder and harder on top of that. But if you have that self-discipline, and that's why one of the best ways to do it is always write down the things that you want. Always write down the things that you want to attract in your life. Maybe it might be good health, right? Money. You might want your kid or your one of your family members accomplishing the great things in their lives. Write those things down. So once you put all those things down, right? Whenever you find yourself thinking about any negative thought, or when you find yourself focusing on lack, right? Focusing on maybe worry, anxiety, just pick up the thing that you want to accomplish, right? And just look at it. Put your focus on that, and just build images. That's what I found this technique. I found it really, really beneficial to me. You know what I mean? Because at least I know that I have this paper of me that I'm carrying around wherever I go. So I'll look at it and focus on that thing that I want, right? And I'll find myself by the emotions, that negative emotions, that negative thought. I'll find myself not focusing on that anymore, right? Because I've realized that people, I don't know if they like the fact that they like toilet. I don't know if they like it or not, but I feel like that people like to tell their problems way too much, right? And then they worry why they can't solve their problems, or they can't get out of a situation, life circumstances or a situation, right? It's because you're constantly talking about, or you're constantly fascinated by those negative outcomes. And once you focus on that, you would attract more of that, right? You create your reality through your thought, through your habitual way of thinking. Everything that we are both going through right now in life, we created it. No one created it. We created our circumstances. We created our environment, right? And you can alter your life. You can alter your environment by, having a right positive mindset. You know what I mean? That is, it's easy as that. It takes time, right? But as you build, if you just build this habit and you just constantly practice it on a daily basis, everything takes time. Building a business, it takes time. You don't just become successful in one day, right? It's the same thing as building that self-discipline, right, or self-control to control your thoughts. That takes time as well. And trust me, I might be telling you all this, but I am not perfect. At times, I find myself, just thinking about something negative, right? But the thing is that as soon as I find myself focused on negative, I make sure that I just switch around. I replace it with something my goal. I replace it with the things that I've wrote down, the things that I want to accomplish first, and write it, and make sure I will just replace it with a mental image of the things, the person or the things that I want to accomplish. Because the thing is that another thing too that I would say is that once we focus on lack, right, I've realized that it brings anger or frustration or some type of negative, right, feeling in us. And then we find, because, okay, for example, back in the day, it's when I used to focus on the fact that I don't have money, right, and that was my most dominant thoughts. That was all my focus. That was all I was thinking about. I would automatically get mad at someone that hasn't even done anything to me. The fact that they're talking to me, I just get mad at them. Like, why are you talking to me, bro? Like, don't talk to me. Just leave me alone, you know what I mean? And that's not good, because then you just drive people away. People come into your life for a reason. Maybe the person that you're pushing away might be the person that can give you the best solution as possible to get out of your life. But because we are focused on that negative outcomes or the negative thoughts, right, we are just pushing everyone away. Because once our negative thoughts, right, impresses our subconscious mind, we'll start doing things, right, unconsciously. Maybe the people around us might observe it, but you might not observe it. It leaves an imprint. That's like in one of my videos, I was saying that everything that we do, maybe, right, the effect might not come straight away, right, or it might never come. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that you're still not going to. It's not going to affect you. Sometimes it leaves an imprint in your subconscious mind, and that just shows on your behavior. In your behavior, the way you speak, maybe your tone of voice, the way you act in front of people, your actions, it might show. So imagine if you focus on positive, and you don't even get anything back. Maybe, and what I mean by anything back, as in like, maybe you don't get material things, right? That doesn't mean that you haven't got anything back, right? It will show in your personality. It will, and once it shows in your personality or the way you think, it would attract certain type of people into your life. You know what I mean? And focus on the negative, that affects your health as well. See, our mind, controls every organ in our body. Our mind controls every cells. They have their own duties, right? But it's our mind that gives them their duties or tells them what to do and what not to do, I guess, right? So imagine, and your mind too feeds on your positive thoughts. That's where it gets energy from. So imagine, right, if you're just focused on the negative all the time, your mind will not be, I'll put it out, will not be, I'll make it so simple, right? Your mind will not be motivated enough, right, to get that nutrient, or put it out. I'm just trying to make things so simple. But you know what I mean? It affects your, your health, your cells. You will not get the motivation to get up on your feet, to change your circumstances. That's one of the things as well. You will not get the motivation because the way, for example, you see, when you focus on your purpose, right, when you focus on your goals, the things that you want to accomplish, right, even when you're not getting the results and you're being persistent, right, you're showing faith, right, you're showing that you're motivated enough, then you believe that you can get the results, right? But right now, start focusing on the negative. Start focusing on the fact, why can't you get the result, and you're not good enough and all those things. And then your motivation will just be gone. Your faith will just be gone. So that's the power of focusing on positive things. It changes your mindset. It changes, your work, your actions. It builds you. It builds character. It attracts good people into your lives. But anyway, I just wanted to share this video with you because there's something that I observed yesterday, and I felt like, yeah, it's easy. It's very, very easy to just focus on negative things all the time. You know what I mean? To have all these negative limitations coming out of our mouth, right? It's very easy. And then most people don't want that. How is it that my life is not perfect? How is it that I'm attracting all those things? I believe in God. I go to church. I do all good things. But I'm still not attracting good things, because you are morally right but mentally wrong. You do good to people, but mentally you're focused on, or the main images you build in here is just focused on negative things constantly. So that's why you're attracting those things into your life. You know what I mean? So yeah, write down the things that you want to accomplish, right? The good things you want in life, and just focus on that on a daily basis. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. I post mostly every day now. So yeah, make sure you hit the notification button. I need your support, guys. Subscribe as well. And feel free to ask me any questions. If there's any video you'd like me to film, feel free to ask me. And I'll do it. I'll film for you guys. Have a wonderful day, guys, and take care.